Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? You know, after a fantastic whole weekend of boxing, the Rigondeaux fight against Agbeko was actually the last fight that I watched out of all the fights. And part of the reason why this was the last fight that I watched, because I dreaded the fact that I would have to listen to bias-ass Jim Lampley call this fight in particular. You know, I go from watching the best commentary on Showtime and even Golden Boy, Fox Sports, all of that. I'm watching listening to great commentary. Then all of a sudden, I have to go over here to HBO and listen to this bias-ass bullshit. What's so ridiculous when it comes to this bias shit that Jim Lampley has been pulling when it comes to Rigondeaux is we were just watching the Dontaesboxingnation versus Vic Darchinyan fight, just a month ago or whatever it was? And we all know that Dontaesboxingnation, he sat in that fight and he didn't do damn near anything for the first 8 rounds. Occasionally throwing a hard right hand, but outside of that, all he did was waited, and he was losing the fight. Not one time did Jim Lampley ever say, this fight isn't entertaining, this fight is this and that, and, you know, people are going to start turning their backs on Dontaesboxingnation because he's not being entertaining to the fans, etc., etc. Never, not one time did Jim Lampley bring up the entertainment value of Nonito Dontaesboxingnation, okay? But soon as this fight started, before the fight started, Jim Lampley opens up as Guillermo is coming into the ring, starting to talk about how all these websites and this and that, and everybody, you know, they were talking about Guillermo's performance against Dontaesboxingnation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? When realistically, we all know the truth. And the truth is, Jim Lampley is still pissed off that one of his favorite fighters lost. And now his career is basically at the end of the road. And he can't deal with it. He can't take it. So what he does is every single time he sees Rigo, he pouts. He pouts like a little fucking kid. Matter of fact, I was even surprised that Max Kellerman even had to put Jim Lampley in his place. Because, you know, when they brought up the graphics showing all the top bantamweights, this is when Jim Lampley continues to go on his tirade, hating on Guillermo, talking about nobody wants to watch him and this and that, and, you know, websites this and all this kind of bullshit. That's when Max Kellerman surprised me, and he basically checked Jim Lampley, and he said, but yeah, Jim Lampley, but Guillermo Rigondeaux is the only person to completely dominate Dontaesboxingnation, and he did it in an impressive fashion. And, you know, that fell on deaf ears when it came to Jim Lampley because he continued to hate throughout the fight. Matter of fact, it got so bad, guys, that this is the first time I did this, and I realized I'm going to have to start doing this more often. But around the second, third round, I finally had to pause the damn fight. Had to walk outside into the damn cold, go in my truck, and look for some damn headphones to put on so I could listen to some music and mute the damn Jim Lampley bias-ass commentary. I mean, it's ridiculous, guys, because you listen to Jim Lampley, and he's talking about so much shit that has really nothing to do with the fight that's going on. He's supposed to be a blow-by-blow announcer. That means your job is to call the fight as the punches land, as the punches are thrown, okay? You don't completely ignore what's going on just to talk about how much you personally hate the fact that Rigo has beat your favorite fighter's ass. And now, just like Rigo said, Dontaesboxingnation is traumatized from it. And to add insult to injury, Jim Lampley is forced to have to sit right in front of the ring and watch Rigo continue to succeed. And that's exactly what he did. Like I told you guys before, what they're doing to Guillermo Rigondeaux is the exact same thing they did to Floyd Mayweather 10 years ago. Floyd Mayweather was in this exact same position. They were hating on him. They were saying he couldn't sell tickets. They were saying he was boring. He was this and that. Now look where Floyd Mayweather is. It just goes to show you, if you keep winning, you will not be denied. You can hate all you want, but a person who keeps winning will not be denied. I can guarantee you that shit. So anyway, succeeding is exactly what Guillermo did in this fight. He made it look very easy. Agbeko was completely in defense mode. Agbeko realistically was just trying to survive. he was pulling a Joshua Clottey. Agbeko understood that if he opened up, he would have gotten knocked out. And that's what makes Rigo so impressive, because when you can make an aggressive fighter like King Kong Agbeko, make him a defensive fighter, a person who normally throws, all types of punches, and now he's on the defense, that says a lot about Guillermo. All right? This man is completely impressive. Like I said, he's pound for pound top 3, one of the best fighters in the world, and this is the reason why Jim Lampley is hating the shit out of Guillermo Rigo, because he has to watch this man succeed, and it's being rubbed in his face every single time he fights on HBO. So, I look forward to seeing a lot more fighters ducking Guillermo Rigondeaux. As you guys seen, Santa Cruz ducked him, Morris ducked him. Nonito Donaire is talking like he wants to get in the ring, but I know damn well he don't want that again. He'll probably get knocked out in a rematch, even with a 20, 30-pound weight advantage. So, this just lets you know what level that Rigo is on. A lot of fighters like Donaire is not the same anymore, and it's because of Rigo. Okay? So, I got to end this video, guys. Congratulations for Rigo for putting on an impressive, dominant performance, making it look easy, as he always does. And that's about it, guys. I'm on to the next one.